If destiny is already written, then what is the purpose of choice? And if you truly have free will, how can anything be preordained? Most people imagine destiny as an external script, something imposed from beyond. But Ibn Arabi proposed a deeper model. The map of destiny is not outside you. It is encoded within your very being. Modern science explores genetic and psychological determinism. Ibn Arabi explores metaphysical determinism, the soul's inner design. The question is not whether destiny exists, but how consciousness interacts with it. Before exploring Ibn Arabi's vision of destiny, let's first see how modern thought defines and misunderstands the idea of fate. The modern self lives under two contradictory beliefs. Everything is random, a byproduct of chance, evolution, and circumstance. Everything happens for a reason, an intuitive sense that life unfolds meaningfully. This contradiction creates existential anxiety. Neuroscience shows humans have a predictive mind. We seek control by forecasting outcomes. When outcomes deviate, the brain triggers stress and threat responses. Psychologically, we oscillate between fatalism, it's all written, and control delusion. I can manifest anything. Both extremes disconnect us from deeper understanding. We fear the unknown and overanalyze every event. The sense of inner guidance is lost because we've externalized destiny, treating it as something that happens to us, not through us. Ibn Arabi's philosophy of destiny reframes this confusion entirely, not as fate versus freedom, but as two expressions of one reality. Ibn Arabi viewed destiny as the unfolding of divine knowledge through individual existence. His core principle, being is one. Every individual is a locus where a unique aspect of divine knowledge becomes manifest. Destiny is therefore not a fixed script imposed from above, but the expression of your inner essence as it unfolds through time. He distinguishes between two levels: the fixed structure, the essence of your being; the flexible unfolding, your awareness and response to it. In rational terms, destiny equals ontological design plus conscious participation. To understand this, we must unpack Ibn Arabi's key teachings on how destiny operates within consciousness. Each being is rooted in an eternal, fixed entity, a timeless blueprint of potential. Ibn Arabi describes this as your metaphysical DNA, the divine idea of you within God's knowledge before creation. Your life is the gradual realization of that blueprint in time and space. In genetics, DNA encodes potential traits. Environment determines how they express. Similarly, your spiritual genome holds potential patterns. Consciousness determines how they unfold. Jung's concept of the self, the archetype of wholeness, mirrors Ibn Arabi's idea of the divine image latent in each soul. Individuation is destiny realizing itself through awareness. You don't create your destiny, you reveal it. The map is written inside you as a pattern of being waiting for conscious discovery. Your character and experiences reflect the divine qualities you were created to manifest. Ibn Arabi teaches that every soul embodies a unique configuration of divine attributes: mercy, strength, knowledge, beauty, and more. Destiny unfolds as the activation of these attributes in proportion to your awareness. Someone embodying the wise will face situations demanding discernment. Someone expressing the patient will encounter trials that awaken patience. This resembles self-schema theory. Individuals interpret experiences in line with their dominant identity traits. Your inner lens attracts situations that match your developmental needs. reticular activating system filters sensory input based on relevance to identity, mirroring how destiny selects experiences aligned with inner patterns. Life is not random. It mirrors the attributes your soul was designed to reveal. Free will is not opposition to destiny, but participation in it. Ibn Arabi resolves the paradox through a two-tier model. At the divine level, all actions are manifestations of God's will. At the human level, awareness determines how purely or ignorantly one manifests that will. Free will is relative consciousness. The more you know your inner map, the more harmoniously you act within it. Ignorance produces resistance and suffering. Knowledge produces flow. Behavioral research shows that meta-awareness increases adaptive decision-making. Self-awareness functions as a form of freedom within structure. Destiny sets the terrain. Free will is how you navigate it. The journey's direction is fixed, but the quality of your travel depends on your awareness. Reality unfolds moment by moment as a living update of divine knowledge, not a static script. Ibn Arabi describes existence as the renewal of creation in every instant. Destiny is not pre-played. It is continuously being written through your participation at the quantum level. Reality exists as probabilities until observation collapses them into form. Similarly, potential destinies exist until consciousness chooses by alignment and perception. The brain continually updates its internal model of reality based on feedback. Your awareness co-shapes what becomes real through attention and interpretation. Destiny is dynamic, not deterministic. Every moment is a micro-resurrection, a chance to rewrite how the eternal pattern unfolds through you. Ibn Arabi's model dissolves the false duality between determinism and freedom. The map is fixed in essence, but fluid in manifestation. The divine knows all potentials, but that knowledge includes your experience of choosing. Destiny and choice coexist as two levels of the same event. The divine perspective and the human perspective. This is not fatalism. It's a participatory universe. To follow destiny means to act with awareness of your innate design, not passivity. Systems theory shows feedback loops between structure and agency. Individuals both shape and are shaped by the systems they inhabit. Ibn Arabi's thought anticipates this centuries earlier in metaphysical terms. Practice reflective awareness. Observe recurring themes, emotions, and desires. They reveal your inner design. Reflection enhances pattern recognition and decision clarity. Study your emotional reactions. Ibn Arabi says the heart is the compass of the soul. Emotions signal alignment or dissonance between values and actions. Align intention with meaning. Set conscious intentions rooted in understanding, not impulse. Intention setting improves goal coherence and emotional regulation. Trust the unfolding. Recognize that uncertainty is part of the map. Acceptance-based approaches show that surrender enhances. Psychological flexibility. Living consciously means reading your map rather than resisting it. This transforms destiny from an abstract doctrine into a daily practice of awareness and integration. Ibn Arabi's eternal path reveals destiny as a dialogue between structure and consciousness. The design is inscribed within you, but awareness determines how beautifully it unfolds. Modern science echoes this, from DNA to cognition. Systems evolve through feedback and self-organization. Life, too, is a self-unfolding script, not written for you, but written as you. Destiny is not a prison of fate, nor a blank slate of choice. It is an intelligent pattern awaiting your conscious participation. You are not following the map of destiny. You are its living ink.